After breaking up for many years, I ran into my rich ex-girlfriend in the elevator. He saw the child in my arms the first time. I panicked, and I remembered, but it was when he and the famous singer Hans attending the party, a scene of a pleasant conversation at that time. I ran away from my inferiority complex. He left without even saying goodbye. I came to my senses and took a step to leave, but he blocked my way with red eyes. Don't hide from me. Tell me you miss me. Say you can't let me go. Say you only love me in this life as long as you tell me. I can give you anything. I can be the stepmother of the child. Today is my sister's birthday. He called me back from abroad. I walked into the elevator, holding my niece, make her giggle. I didn't care about the other people inside. This sister is so beautiful. Is she a big star? The little guy asked with his eyes wide open. I turned my head and looked at the poster in the elevator. No, it's Reuniting. After several years, I heard that she is developing very well. I have seen many of her endorsements abroad. The little guy seems to be very interested in her, pointing at the name on the poster. She asked me, how do you pronounce that name? I was silent for a moment. Long forgotten memories. It still makes me breathless, but let it all go. I pinched the little guy's nose. He said lovingly that his name was Reuniting, a star entrepreneur, a very good woman, but not a qualified lover. Just then the elevator door opened. The woman, who came in from outside, had a very nice voice. Sir, are you talking about me? Do you think I'm pretty? The little guy raised his head. I was surprised to see the woman coming in. Sister, you are so beautiful too. How come you look so much like the sister on the seal? I was thinking, the voice just now seemed familiar when I raised my eyes. Shauna, and he made eye contact with the woman who came in. Time seemed to have stopped for a few seconds. Reuniting was surprised at first, then listened attentively, staring at me with those pretty eyebrows furrowed, glancing back and forth between me and the child. Soon as watched, the feeling has returned to the cold look in my memory. I couldn't help but step back half a step to make room for you. Hear me say hello. Reuniting couldn't help but laugh. There is some bitterness in the corners of my mouth. How are you? I held the child and didn't continue talking. Can you say hello? I'm thinking of the old times. The elevator stops at the floor I want to go to. I took the child and walked out quickly. His anxious voice came from behind. Wait a minute. Can I ask you a question? Is he your child? No. The one who answered was the little guy. He grinned at Reuniting and laughed at his sister. He is my uncle, very handsome, right? He is not married, yet still single. Don't say anything more. I covered the little guy's mouth. In his increasingly hot gaze once again, he left without saying a word. I don't know why so many years have passed. When I saw him again, why does my heart hurt so much? The birthday party will be very lively. They are playing various games. I'm full, so I choose to go out and get some fresh air. I lit a cigarette and took a deep puff. In the exhaled smoke, it's like seeing the first half of my life over the past few years. My life can't be said to be smooth sailing, at least poor. I lived in a basement over the trash can, given alms by others. I have also been helped by others when I was in the most difficult time. I gritted my teeth and persevered, finally made some progress. It's just the trauma and low self-esteem I suffered back then. It will never be erased. I'm still so fragile. Suddenly, he blew out a smoke ring, walking away in the evening breeze. Just like my past is fading away, I heard footsteps coming towards me. I couldn't help but glance sideways. Reuniting is not far from me. He was wearing a black tuxedo, hair tied up, and standing on the back. The whole temperament is very outstanding and gentle. You didn't smoke before. It's been a few years since I last saw you. Where did you learn this bad habit? I also remember you promised me you would never smoke. His eyes are deep. Look at me. Quietly retracted. His gaze hesitated for a few seconds. Then I put out the cigarette. Then walked towards him. Sorry, I'm always smoking. You just said you don't like smoking. So I never smoked in front of you. You don't play with your friends. You didn't come here to lecture me, did you? I lifted my feet to leave when you passed by him. He suddenly raised his hand and grabbed me. That pretty face is almost dark. Shortness of breath, hold me tight, gnashing of teeth. Don't you have anything to tell me? I heard a hint of humility in his voice. I don't hesitate. I have the impression that he is high and mighty. I would never talk like that. I turned around and looked at him. I found that his eyes were red. My heart, which had already gone cold, was actually throbbing with pain. What's there to say? Reminiscing about the past and rekindling old feelings? Sorry, I have my own life now. You better stop bothering me. I pulled his hand away. This is the first time I saw him so flustered. The tip of my nose felt a little sour. I don't feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for myself. After all these years, I finally said it out. Can't be soft-hearted. I can't forgive him. Now I can choose the life I want. I can also choose whoever I like. The only one who can't be him is Reuniting. Wasn't the injury deep enough before? Besides, we are not from the same world. He is a big star that everyone is paying attention to. I'm just an ordinary person who is extremely humble. Recalling the various grievances and contempts I had suffered in the past, I took firm steps forward. A good horse never turns back. Stop here. You don't give me an answer today. You don't want to leave. He grabbed me again. Some are anxious. Where have you been these years? I asked many people, but no one knew where you were. Are you angry? Let me go. I calmly shook off his hand. He sneered and said, what do you want me to do? Why am I angry? Miss Lou, am I just a dog to you? Come when you call. Go when you wave. What are you looking for me for? What's wrong with me? I was anxious when my dog disappeared. I'm not trying to belittle myself. It's self-deprecating statement of fact. In his eyes, my departure, it's just that there's one less mortal dog. If he's in a good mood, I can also eat more meat. If he is in a bad mood, hungry stomach is light. Maybe I'll get scolded. How can you be a boyfriend? Totally a dog, I understand. He and I are not from the same world. Not because I was obedient. And let him look at me. Reuniting didn't say anything, staring at me as if to see through my heart. See through. I still love him. Song Chun. You bastard, eat it all and leave. Have you ever thought about my feelings? Have you ever considered me as your girlfriend? He left me without saying a word. No news for so many years, how did you change it? Lu Ruyan and I met in college. Due to professional courses, we communicate frequently. Soon, they started dating. I was at that time. The monthly living expenses are only over 1,000 yuan. He has taken over the family business. The economy is relatively free, so he is responsible for the expenses related to the relationship. I came from an ordinary small county town. In comparison, we seem out of place. So I can't understand why are those people in his social circle. Either they carry famous brands, or they spend money lavishly. He is considerate and gentle. I know I'm inferior, very considerate of my emotions. Keep me away from those people. All the places in love never told me how much. No matter what, he will try his best to give me the best in a crowd of classmates. When you are still worried about failing the course and taking extra classes, me and him, I have seen the scenery of half the world. Romantic tea Rakai cruise under the Eiffel Tower, Thailand's undersea starry sky, and Interstate 36 at sunset, all-night party in Shanghai. Enough for an average family's expenses for a whole year. It's just all I've come into contact with. It's not something I can reach on my own. For me, it's just a dream between me and him. There is an unpleasant class divide. He and I are not from the same world. This relationship from the beginning, it is destined that our position is wrong. I will only be his life path, fireworks in a flash. We are not like ordinary couples talking about firewood, rice, oil, salt, and simple meals, nor will they go to the cinema for normal dates. He seems to be always busy at work. My unread message, he can take a long time to come back. This makes me very anxious. Even if I go out with him, his friends don't care what my name is. To them, I am replaceable at any time. Because of my inferiority complex, because of my inability, because of my worthless love, so he has always been the one leading this relationship. Until one day I knew he was attending an event. I happened to be nearby. So I went over there. I saw him walking down the red carpet with a famous singer. He is really perfect. Custom evening gowns showing his temperament and figure to the fullest. They held hands, a very sweet smile, just like a normal couple. I am calm. I'm also devastated. I didn't ask. I didn't say shine the spotlight on him anymore. The edge slowly recedes into darkness. I know my presence will only cause him trouble. His life is destined to be in the spotlight. I'm just an ordinary person. He is so perfect and excellent. I tried my best, but couldn't catch up with him. That feeling of powerlessness overwhelmed me. On a quiet night, I left the house he bought for me, walking into the darkness where the cold wind howls. No breakup. Didn't say goodbye, nothing. I broke the phone card. All contact information has also been canceled. Make yourself disappear from the world. Miss Lu, please respect yourself. Let me take a deep breath, recovering from past memories. It was Lu Ruyan with moist eyes. She looks more mature than she did a few years ago. More beautiful. I admit that my heart still beats faster. It's just that this love is already hidden deep in my heart. Over the past few years, I've seen a lot and experienced a lot. Not as childish as before. Now, I'm in trouble. More of a trade-off. Consider the risks and consequences between Lu Ruyan and I. Already the most familiar stranger. The reason why he is obsessed with me, but I dumped him. I just can't swallow the anger in my heart. People like him are already at the end point since birth. I don't know failure or setbacks. If it was him who abandoned me, so many years have passed. I'm afraid he has forgotten my name. For him, my meaning is actually very simple. My first love in college. It is also the white moonlight that moved me many times. It was deeply engraved in his memory. He may love me very much. It's just that I really can't bear this kind of love. I don't deserve it at all. I pried his hands apart again. Shaking his head helplessly, I laughed. Sorry. I left too hastily. Caught you off guard. I can tell you now, Lu Ruyan. There is no result for us to be together. You are now obsessed with those things that can never be let go. It's meaningless to me. We are already from different worlds. I hope you take care of yourself in your future life. I won't stay anymore. Lifting heavy steps and walking away. Who knew Lu Ruyan couldn't understand what people said? He ran up and dragged me into the stairwell, a graceful body that exudes feminine charm. I posted it without hesitation. I was startled. I can't run away in a panic. He was wall-banged in the corner. Look at me lovingly, and I was somewhat disgusted and angry with Miss Lu. Please respect yourself. Get out of the way. I won't let Lu Ruyan grab my hand with red eyes, stubbornly refused to let me go. I've already lost you once. This time, no matter what you say, I won't let go. Didn't give me any time to react. Lu Ruyan came up, forcefully kiss on my mouth. My eyes widen, heart rate gradually increases. I started to struggle and panic. But the more I struggle, he hugged me tighter, kissed me aggressively. He left after a long time. My lips, it's like I've vented all the thoughts that I've suppressed for so long. Bury your head on my shoulders and hold me tight. The body is shaking slightly. Tears fell on my shoulders. He cried, and I was stunned. This is the first time he cried in front of me. Like a fragile little girl. Helpless in the quiet stairwell, there is only the sound of our heavy breathing. Lu Ruyan's choked sobs were trembling. Have you had enough fun? You've been avoiding me for years. Can you come back now? In a dull and depressing atmosphere, I looked so complicated that I couldn't say a word. It's only now that I realize it turns out that even the carefree willow smoke also has emotions. He will cry. He will laugh. He will feel lost. After all, he is just a person. Lu Ruyan, that Lu Ruyan. Have you ever thought that you would have an emotional breakdown? Is this the day of the instruction control? Maybe it was because I was so moved by my drastic abandonment back then. He wanted to fight to avoid losing. But why? After so many years, the outstanding man who appeared beside him, didn't they change batch after batch? Can't let go of the past. And let me go. Can't I just walk into the vast sea of people from now on? Why bother me? Wait until his mood gradually stabilizes. I pushed him away as gently as I could. I told you, would you believe it? I saw panic in his eyes. I also saw the light in my eyes gradually dimming. He was disappointed. Didn't give him a chance to speak. I left straight away. I just saw my sister looking for me. I look weird. I can't help but care about what happened. Don't you like the atmosphere tonight? How can I not be happy when it's my sister's birthday? I forced a smile. I just came out to take a breath. Let's go back and continue celebrating your birthday. Is that so? My sister is a little bit watching me worriedly. Xiao Anren told me you are in the elevator. I met a very beautiful sister. Seems to know I didn't hide. She said calmly that she was my girlfriend from college, ex-girlfriend. So that's how it is. There was surprise in the old sister's eyes. Suddenly, I realized that I couldn't forget her, right? No wonder I've been asking you to find a girlfriend all these years. You always avoid talking about it. It was because of her. What are you talking about? I feel helpless. See my reaction. My sister is also a person who has been here. Know that I have a heart. I didn't say anything more, brother. My sister is married and has children. I can't take care of you like I did when we were little. All these years, you're always alone. Sister also hopes that someone can accompany you, but love is about fate. You can't rush and you can't ask for it as long as you live a happy life. Even if I don't find a girlfriend or get married, nothing. He gave me a comforting look. I was a little relieved. Smiled at him. A normal working day. My assistant Xiaolin is in the office. Give me a report. The manager paused before leaving. There's a woman looking for you outside. She's pretty. Do you need an interview? What's his name? I didn't stop working. Without raising his head, he asked. I didn't say I wanted to see you. Seems to be familiar with you. I checked the time, then he nodded. Ask him to wait for me in the conference room until I finished my work and came to the meeting room. I now know why he asked to see me. See Lu Rian, he is dressed very youthfully and energetically today, just like when we were in college and dating, but now he is no longer as naive as he was back then. More mature feminine charm. See me push the door and walk in. His eyes trembled a little. I opened my mouth, but no sound came out. I'm a little speechless. Doesn't this woman understand what people say? Why are you still pestering me? Don't leave yet. I look like I'm leaving. He spoke hastily. The leader is a little uneasy and complicated seeing him like this. I also softened my heart. I sighed angrily and walked into the meeting room. From the time I showed up until I sat down, his eyes never left, as if to remember me deeply. Mr. Lu's efficiency is still outstanding. I didn't expect you to come to my studio so soon. I'll give you 1 minute. The way I talk very rude and cold to him. Lu Rian's eyes trembled slightly. It obviously hit him in the heart. But he didn't care too much about Song Chun. I'm here today to seek your cooperation. I looked at him expressionlessly and coldly. No speech. Heard you are a famous jewelry designer for Balenciaga, so I'll give you a list. Design me a diamond ring. I got interested when I heard this. Not for his words, but for the money, as the old saying goes. If you don't make money, you are a bastard. You can't get along with anyone but money. Mr. Lu, my design fee is very expensive. I raised my fingers and tapped the tabletop. I can afford it. Lu Rian snorted and asked back. I'm asking if you dare to take it. Why don't you take it? I spread my hands and leaned back on the sofa. Show a confident smile. Lu Rian was stunned. This is the first time he saw it on my face. Such a confident smile, but I need to know the purpose of this ring. Only then can I give you the right proposal. Lu Rian's eyes are very clear, very gentle. The tenderness I have never seen. I'm a little panicked. I almost accidentally touched the teacup on the table. I realized the situation and quickly adjusted myself. Congratulations on the surface. I am calm. In fact, my heart is already in a mess. Start to have wild thoughts. Did you hear that right? He proposed marriage. He is proposing to someone. Who is that singer? Or someone else I don't know? Hey, why do I care about this so much? Why am I so panicked? Song Chen, what are you doing? But a woman who doesn't love you, what's wrong? Are you in trouble? If you can't do it, you can say it directly, he said with a playful smile. It seems that he saw through my pretending to be calm. The whole person is also relaxed a lot. Gradually took the initiative in speech, just like when we were in love. Before, he always seems to be in control of everything, including my heart. No difficulty. It's simple. I pretend to be calm. Suppress the bitterness in your heart. Don't let your mind wander. Smiled at him, but this time the smile was very forced. If Mr. Lu has other design requirements, you can talk to my assistant. I will give you a design for confirmation later. I'll try to pay first. Finished. I stood up, straightened my slim suit, and prepared to leave, but he called me sorrowful. Mantra, don't bother others. I'll connect with you directly. The person I am proposing to is very twisted. I will listen to him and everything. What if he is not satisfied with your design? I was the one who started the trouble. I dare not make him unhappy. Ms. Lu, are you questioning my ability? I admit that I was stimulated by his words. I don't have any. Lu Rian pursed her lips and smiled like a queen in control of everything. Mr. Song exudes a charming and fatal charm. We are old acquaintances. You won't even help me with this little favor? Do you really want to be so heartless? After saying this, he raised his chin seductively, motioning to colleagues outside the meeting room. The threat is self-evident. Okay, I lost. I don't want my office colleagues when you know I have such feelings. When I took out my phone and added him on WeChat, the corners of his mouth are harder to suppress than AK. The joy in my heart can't be hidden. After getting my WeChat, Lu Rian didn't bother me anymore. Not only did I not send a single WeChat message, even the progress of the design draft is not asked, only notification reminders added on the first day. I am very satisfied and relieved about this. I gradually forgot about the friends list. There is such a person as him, but I didn't expect that many years later I actually saw it again. The singer that Lu Rian was holding. I go home from get off work, as usual, waiting for the elevator door to open. I bumped into a man who was rushing out. I didn't get to say sorry. Then I heard the other party's surprised question. Songchen, are you Songchen? I immediately got proof. Then he looked at the man in front of him. I couldn't help but tremble in fear and took a breath. It was him. He actually knew who I was.